whatever feels more comfortable for you for our first two postures for the head and the neck. And we'll begin just letting the hands rest down at the sides and bringing the chin down to the chest. We'll start to feel into the back of the neck. And now go ahead and let the head roll toward the right shoulder. So your right ear toward the right shoulder. And think about just bringing the left cheek up toward the sky. And here we're getting into those feelings on the left side of the neck. Into the jaw. And now with your right hand on the floor, start to support yourself on that hand. And come even farther over to the side so that you start to feel the weight of the head and a little bit more into the action. And there's almost a feeling here of bringing the back of the skull back in space. A little bit back there, not too much, but a little bit. And now take your left arm and extend it up. And not looking for any particular angle or position, but more of a feeling of extending, lengthening, stretching into the left side of the ribs. And the left arm pull. And now, come back up so the arm comes back to your side. And just take a moment to feel the head balanced even on top of the spine, and feeling the difference between the right and left side of the neck. And now chin down toward the chest and roll toward the opposite side, left ear toward the left shoulder. And taking some time here to feel as you bring your skull back in space a bit. It's like you're trying to shine your right cheekbone up. Lift toward the heaven. And into the feelings on the right side. Thinking more about the front of the neck right now than the back. We're going to get into all parts of the neck. So take this hand that's on the left side and walk it out to your side, getting a little more of an angle there so that the weight of the head can contribute to this stretch a little more. Take your time here, breathing into what you feel, continuing to emphasize the front of the neck so that form and the back of the skull coming down, chin is maybe a little more lifted toward the sky than down toward the floor. Take your right arm now and extend it up, and thinking about the feeling here, what's stretching, what's lengthening on the right side, really roll into this. stretch of the deltoid. So that's your shoulder muscle here. Just draw the arm across. So this right hand is just with my forearm, just pulling it back. And you could take this left hand and put it behind your shoulder blade if that helps. Whichever is more comfortable, straight out to the side or just behind the shoulder blade. Good. Now, taking your right hand to the back of your shoulder and start to draw that shoulder down. And so again, this left hand is maybe just dropping at this point, or it's behind the back. And where we're wanting to feel and target this stretch is the trapezius on the left side. So to get that stretch, where does your head want to be? That's sort of the main exploration here. Is my chin more in my armpit or more in my collarbone? So play around with the angle of your head to get this area of the upper left back. And maybe you are hugging yourself around the backs of your shoulder blades, or maybe just letting that arm drop. Some of you can take it into the eagle arms if that's comfortable in your body, if it helps you. I mean, if you bind in the eagle arms and then you lose the stretch, then don't keep the eagle arms. Just go back to whatever helps you get the stretch better. So it's kind of like this collapsed side eagle. If you're doing an eagle with a rounded back, emphasizing still the left side of the back. Great. And now keep your arms however they are right now and bring it to the center so that you're getting with your arms in this down position of some style. You're getting a little more stretch in the center of the upper back. And now releasing, bring the head back up, go back to the front. And take it to the other side, starting with that shoulder deltoid stretch. As the right arm comes across, the left forearm draws the arm in. Option there, straight out to the side or behind the back. Into this left hand coming onto the back of the shoulder, starting to bring the shoulder forward. So you bring the shoulder forward and it takes the stretch a little bit out of the shoulder, more into the upper back, right side of the upper back. And play around with the angle of your head, maybe chin toward the armpit, or slightly different angles. I'm going to shake your head no as you hang it down there to see what angle feels best. And you might be good where you are with one of both hands on the shoulders or the backs of the shoulder blade, or maybe bring it into those eagle arms. And take it to the center now, whatever position your arms are in. Chin toward the chest. Stretch the back of the neck. And rise and up. And now just take a little lift of the elbows, whatever position your arms are in, and a little back and to counter stretch. functional here to get all these different regions of the shoulders and the upper spine. We're going to now move into an upper back bend. So this is where we use the roller, the little extra yoga mat or whatever towel or blanket you've got. And lying back so that this is underneath the bottom of the shoulder blade. So the idea is to get the shoulder blades to tilt up and to open up the heart. Open up the heart toward the sky. Now, the arm should be not over the lower like this, but out to the side so that the shoulders can get some more of this tilt going back. And where exactly to put this roll is kind of the biggest question here. It's a little bit different for everyone. And so coming down this way, this is too far because my shoulders are off within this way. So it's not having an effect of opening the chest. It's too lifted and it's actually having an effect of collapsing my neck. So coming up to here is where we want it, and then too far is like if it's more just at the bottom of your ribs and not getting the shoulder blades. It might still feel good, but that opening is more here in the solar plexus, so that's just a different pulse than what we're doing today. We want the opening to be at the heart. This is for the heart chakra, for the middle of the ribs, for the middle of the thoracic spine. This is the part of the spine that is the hardest to bend because it's connected to the ribs. So we really need to do poses like this that add body weight. So the weight of your shoulders and head and the whole shoulder girdle is helping to create this structure. And you are welcome to explore different positions with the legs. Continue to rest in your softening around the heart with each breath. Slowly push up and make your way into child. From child's pose and up to your hands and knees and bring it into a puppy stretch. We're going to do a journey of puppy stretches starting with this one. So you people whose shoulders are on the open side of the chest and or the chin might come to the ground easily. You could rest your forehead on the ground as long as it doesn't make you lose your shoulder stretch. So you're welcome to leave your head lifted if that helps your shoulder stretch. Even though it's a bit more young to do that lifting of the head. It's young for the neck. You're still able to sink into the shoulders, the ankles, and the side bodies, which is our target area for this particular version of puppy pose. And some people like to support the head with a block. Please feel free to do that if it helps you to rest too. And it can sometimes be nice to play around with the width between the knees. If opening them wider helps you sink more, play for it. And as you see the appearance of this pose, it looks like there's a lot of action going on in the lower back. Lower back bone, but it's really more about the upper body in this pose. That's where the sensation tends to be. So it's really like the shoulders. And lastly, as we hold for a few more breaths, the option of using blocks, especially as your body unfolds into the pose, or if you're someone who just has pretty open shoulders, putting the arms on blocked so that the head is somewhere to grow, so that it doesn't, so that essentially the ground isn't stopping your stretch. If you feel like you need more sensation, this is the way to go. Blocks can be under the elbows or under the forearms or just under the hands. And of course, you're using your books, sets of books if you don't have blocks on hand. Alright, now taking it into a different focus. So this is our puppy pose B, we call it today. Block or stack of books is coming underneath your forehead or underneath your chin. And the emphasis is changing now to the throat. So before it was the shoulder. Now, how can we get the throat and the open towards the head? So I like to do the chin on the block to get there. Sometimes some people like to do the forehead on the block instead. And you can choose what type. So that it has this effect of tilting the head in a way that opens the throat. And the arm will not worry so much about keeping it straight or anything. So we're more focusing on the upper spine, the cervical spine. Here. Think about your throat chakra, that opening the throat chakra. And also stimulating the throat chakra in the back, and the spine, and the arms. Stimulating the C7 area. C, just take a couple cat cows to release the spine. Pelvic C now is for the triceps. So the triceps are this part of the back of the upper arm. And it's similar to our first version, but you're having the elbows bent forward. So some of you are pretty open in this range, and the hands might slide down the back more than mine do. I don't have a lot of range here. Some of you want to get more sensation here, or just the angle might feel better with your blocks and with your elbows, so that the heart can sink down a bit more. So the main thing here going on is that the elbows are bent. If the palms are comfortable coming together, go for it. But if they just want to cross up the back of the neck or up the back, that's fine too. Stretching into the triceps, such an important part of the shoulder. And slowly releasing, and after doing your pelvic pose A, B, and C, go ahead and rest down on your back, taking 1 minute on back here. Just feel into all of this energy that's been opened up, stimulated in the first part of this practice. So a lot of movement in the upper body chakras and the upper body veins, heart, lungs. And sensations radiating down the arms and bend your knees and roll over onto the right side. So now up and into the opening down pose. So right arm comes out to the side from the belly. You're on the belly, and got some cups under the head, so I'm not sure what I'm going to want. I don't want to have the block and the pillow on your body to see what the floor like having from under the head. So right arm out to the side, and then rolling over onto your right hip, tucking the knees to the side. And here's not everyone feels like they need support under the head, but depending on the broadness of your shoulders and whatever feels good, you might try something under the head. And the target area here is the pectorals on the right side of the chest. So what to do with these limbs here, left arm, left leg, it's quite variable depending on everybody's feeling and what your range of motion is here and what kind of drug you want going on your shoulder. So one choice is here, left hand on the hip, some weight back. Some people like to bend it up like this and have the foot flat. And some people comfortably bring both knees up so that it's more of a twist. If you have the range of motion for that, it feels good. And thinking about or sensing into the front of the right chest. And does this hand like being palm up, his right hand is on the floor, palm up or palm down? It can be either of these things. And also the angle of the arm can change. So it doesn't have to be straight out from the shoulder. It might feel a lot better for you to have down at a 45-degree angle or more or less. Maybe you like having your left hand on your back. This one. And the last little tip is to not have the head collapsed like chin toward the chest. Instead, bring your head back in space, your skull back, so it feels like the back of the upper body. That's going to help you open up the chest. Releasing the pulls now, rolling over and taking it to the second side. So you let it out to the side. Finally, angle feels good. Maybe both knees bent, maybe the right knee up in the air, or maybe your leg hugging with that. this is going to emphasize the left side of the neck. And we'll do this just for a few breaths because we already did stretching to this range in the beginning of the practice. If your sensation here is primarily the leg and you're not able to really focus on the upper body, then I will suggest you just do cross legs right now instead, and is going to have a more important role to support the massage. Some people like to have a block under the right elbow. Now moving into the second phase, take your left arm up and over, and so emphasizing the side body, the ribs here. And again, it's not really important what exact angle or action this top arm is doing. It's more just about how it's contributing to what's going on here. And so it might hover. Some of you will bend easily, might reach out and hold the foot. Others might enjoy taking your hand behind the head, or just letting it hang out in space. And from here, taking it over the legs, so the traditional half butterfly pose, however, we are placing more emphasis on the upper body here. So that means this left arm comes across to the outside. So maybe you're up here like this, maybe you're farther down. And you're working on getting a little more of a lateral stretch here on the outside of the left side of the body.
Like and subscribe.
Your right hand might be on the leg or farther back to the right side. And coming up and changing sides. So starting with that lateral half butterfly or half dragonfly. You sit up, take the left hand on the left leg, roll the right shoulder back, and side roll. So looking away from the leg to emphasize that I'm not coming toward the leg. It's not forward bend as much as I really trying to get into that pure side leg range. First starting with the right hand behind the back. So upper body here, yoga is something I get a lot of requests for. I'm doing this practice as a way to share with you all the upper body poses that there are. I'm not going to get to all of them, but I'm going through a lot of them. All the poses in the beginning of once you start making poses out, of course, it's infinite. So let's go ahead and take this top on over the wall. So do a stretch here, holding your foot, hand behind your head, or just moving your hand. And so, just to continue what I was saying, that the whole fascial body kind of tends to be most of the fascia is in the lower body, pelvis, and hips. And if you are locked up or tight in the pelvis and the hips, it can be not very productive to just do the upper body poses. So we are just doing upper body poses today. This is a practice that's really nicely blended with lower body poses sometimes. And it just kind of speaks to the way that the fascial body is really the whole system. It's not just individual areas. It's not just individual muscles. And sometimes you can stretch into a certain lower body stretch and release things in the upper body that you expected to happen. So let's turn it toward the leg now and we'll go about halfway like that. And again, the right hand is coming across to the outside to emphasize this side of the right side of the torso. Left hand maybe out to the side of it to help support that sideways movement. Good, coming back up now, and looking your way into another heart opener, and this time a slightly different emphasis, using your 2 blocks or a couple of stacks of books. And the exact heights is going to be variable, but to start with, maybe a 4-inch stack for the first block that's going to go under your heart, and then maybe a 6-inch stack for the one that's going to go under your head. So the first one we did when we were lying back over the the mat or the towel, we were emphasizing the heart. We were opening the heart. Here we want to emphasize more on the throat chakra and the collarbone. And so this is really important to get the position of the head. If you have too much support under your head, then it might look like this position where my throat is completely closed. I've got too much support under the head. For some people, because of the position of the anatomy of their upper body, this low block on the back and the hip is a good position. But you can just see for me, it's not. And I can feel that it's not. So I'm going to open my throat now by taking a block that's under my head down a notch. And that's a little bit better. I can open my throat. But really, I now want a little more opening in my throat. So I'm going to choose to take it down even one more notch. And that feels good. And so this might be about the heights you have, 4 inches of hooks if you're using hooks. If you are at this place and you want more sensation, then the one that's under your back is more like the one that's under your back. So I'm going to try the 6-inch height, put that one on the back, because I want a little more sensation. And yeah, now I can really feel that. If that's too much, then I could say, I'm going to take this one under my head up a bit to ease that sensation up a bit. And still have a nice opening of the collarbones and the throat. And then after a few moments, I know my body, after a few moments, I will eventually want to come down to this position. But it's quite different for everyone. And some people who have a lot of range of motion here want to come even farther down so the head is a little apart. That's very much for me. arms come out to the side, palms facing up. They can be straight out to the sides or down on the back. If you happen to have just one block, you can still take advantage of the firmness of the block under you and then have just something else under your head. So if you have one block, don't use the block under the head, use the block under the back, and then other options under the head. Because the firmness under the middle back is where you really get a lot of the benefit here. Anything you want to do with the legs, straight leg, butterfly, cross the ankles. Continuing to rest. Up over the head and then drop toward the ground and hold one wrist with the opposite hand or cross the fingers just on your legs with a little more like this new sensation. And releasing the arms down to your sides and taking the legs together if you have an open butterfly. Carefully roll to one side or just push yourself straight up, whatever seems safer for your back. And come on into child's pose. Resting and breathing in child's pose. Shoulder coming onto the ground. And so this is often just called flood the kneeling pose, with both knees on the ground. In kneeling, they have this habit of taking the foot out to the side of the foot center. And sometime recently, some people started calling it the rolling panda pose. So this is a numerating yoga pose. Right hand above your head, roll in front of your face, wherever you need the support. So the emphasis here is the left side of the neck, and you can emphasize that more by making some space between the left ear and the left shoulder. And also the upper back on the left side. If you want to make it more of a twist and chest open all the way, you take this top arm and lay it behind the back. That might take it out of the left upper back and into the right more, but it goes good through and through. This leg that's out the side is just a little lower. There's no exact place it's supposed to be. It can directly to the side, down a bit more. Or, and that's helpful to do right now, but it doesn't have any way to move over here. Slowly loosening back around back to your hands and knees. And taking it over to your second side. And you're ready for this one. Right arm comes underneath the left. Finding that length from the right side of the neck, and inching the right shoulder down, you farther away from the shoulder, and taking the leg out to the side. See where the left hand wants to be, and it might be different. And it goes on the first side, hands on the ground in front of you, or over your head, or pull down here with chin kind of more down toward the chest so that the back of the neck is more toward the ground rather than the side. See what feels good. This is another pose like many of today's postures where the position of the head that you choose makes quite a difference in the head. Okay, very good. And slowly unwinding. Making your way to a final relaxation on your back in Shavasana, or today I invite you to find some way to elevate your leg into a wall or a piece of furniture, or a sofa that might be nearby, and you can put your legs straight up the wall, or if you're on a bed, you can have the legs bent as much as it's comfortable. This is a nice way to release the spine after upper body postures. Set up in this pose and settle into this pose. maybe a comment with thoughts about this practice. Did you have a favorite upper body posture? Did you have a least favorite upper body posture? Or did you find anything particularly yummy or particularly difficult? I would love to hear from you in the comments below. And check out my other yin yoga videos. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.
All right. Well, like and subscribe. Thank you for being here, and everybody who came into the stream. Nice little 1 hour of yoga. We're about at 57 minutes, so a little short, but that was nice. I needed that for my neck, my upper back, my shoulders. Just had a lot of tightness, so I'll probably do that again soon. Thank you, Posh, for showing up. Hermes, Salvador, gracias. Appreciate you. And Anwar Chanami. Love you guys. You guys are great. I'll see you next time. Like and subscribe. It helps support the channel. All right.